A few years ago, if you got a computer science degree, you could easily get a job, but these days, there's a fear. As you know already, there wasn't a lot of tech to learn back then, no AI, and definitely not much competition. In this video, I will share with you 9 programming myths that might destroy your future. These are things I literally wish someone had told me that earlier. Let's begin. You have to be a math genius. False. I have been coding for over a half decade now. Built tons of complex systems, including server softwares and tools, dig into OS level, and a lot of front-end development. I have barely ever used advanced math. Yes, you will need advanced math sometimes in dealing with dashboards, some kind of statistics, and these kind of things. But generally speaking, unless you are doing machine learning or deep AI work, the math you need is very basic, just what you learned in the school. You must know everything before applying for a job. That's straight up lie. Let's say you learned HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and maybe React, and you have built some projects, but now you think, wait, I still need to learn unit testing, Redux, Tailwind, Phi, Docker. And guess what? This lists never end. If you keep thinking that way, you will never feel ready. And that's how people waste years and years of their life. Apply now, learn on the job. That's how real devs grow. I need a perfect roadmap to start. Nope, that roadmap doesn't exist. Every roadmap is missing something. You'll never find the perfect one. Just pick a path, start learning, and adjust as you go. That's how you move forward. Waiting equals wasting. There is a shortcut to become a developer. Become a full stack developer in 1 month. Land a 100k job by just watching my course. Bullshit. There's nothing like that. If it were really that easy, everybody would be doing it. There would be more devs than applications. But look around, people are grinding, failing, restarting. Why? Because real skills takes time. Programming is not magic. It's not a cheat code. It's a craft. The only real shortcuts, effort, plus building real projects and not giving up. If you skip the hard part, you'll never build confidence or skill. You need to know a lot of programming languages. No, what you actually need is depth, not collection of languages like you're showing off. People ask, how many programming languages do you know? That's a wrong question. That's like asking how many tools do you own instead of can you build something useful? Programming languages aren't measured in kilograms. Nobody handing out jobs based on weight. Wow, you know 8 programming languages? You must be very good. It's about quality of your code, your understanding of logic, problem solving, data structure and algorithms, design patterns, and how well you can build and debug real stuff. If you master one programming language deeply, you can pick up other very easily. So don't try to know everything. Go deep in one thing. That's what counts. AI will replace programmer. Well, it's kind of true, but wrong. AI won't replace programmers. AI will replace programmers who ignore AI, who are not competitive enough. The smart ones, the one who use AI to debug faster, improve logic, they are already ahead of the curve, at the end of the distribution curve. It's like any tool. If you know how to use it, you are more powerful. If you ignore it, it will pass you. And yes, competition is high, but here is the truth. Smart, adaptable, focused people will always find a way to get hired. So don't fear AI. Learn to work with it. It's not your enemy, it's your next upgrade. You can't learn for free. Wrong. Some free courses are better than $500 bootcamp. Free doesn't mean low quality. In fact, some of the best developers I know learned almost everything from free YouTube documentation and open source projects. Don't underestimate free content. Programming skills are everything. That's not true at all. I would say this with full confidence. At least 40% of your time in a company will be spent in tech meetings and communicating with people. Soft skills are really, really important. The difference between two developers earning very different salaries is not often technical skills, it's soft skills. So focus on that, please. The freelance and startup trap. A lot of people think I will skip the job hunt and just start freelancing or maybe launch my own startup. Sounds cool, right? But here is the hard truth. You can't start as a freelancer. If you have no past projects or experience, nobody is going to trust a beginner with zero portfolio, no matter how passionate you are. Freelancing means clients, trust, deadline, real world problem solving. And without a previous track record, it's like trying to sell a car. You haven't even built it yet. Some goes starting a company. A lot of devs wants to be the next Steve Jobs or Mark Zuckerberg, launching the next big thing from their bedrooms. But it's way more complex than it looks. It requires investments, experience, a reliable team, good timing, strong location access, and so much more. And as I mentioned earlier, the game has already changed. Competition is brutal. Every new app idea probably already existed in five variation. So yes, dream big, but don't skip the grind. Start small, gain experience, build a trust, then think about it. And then maybe freelancing or launching the startup, but only when you are ready. Tell me in the comments if there is any advice I forget or anything you would like to add. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one.